Come on in. It's time for Quiplash 3. Send in the giggles. I'm Schmitty, and I cannot wait to get quipping. You with me? And if you didn't make it into the game, it's no big deal. Get in the audience and vote away. Okay, round 1. You'll answer 2 prompts on your device in any way you want, and then each of your responses will square off against someone else's. The remaining players vote on their favorite. Easy, right? Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go. There's seconds left. Use a safety quip if you have to. Let's have a look. Up to bat, we have... It isn't called sex in honest relationships. It's called making blank. Now vote. All right, check this out. Who is God's understudy? Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. Next one up. Susan has such a youthful glow ever since she started washing her face with blank. All right, choose your favorite. And now, the name of the tamest action movie ever made. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. Moving right along. Got blank. You survived round 1, but can you survive the scoreboard? Next up is a little thing I call round 2. prompts are more out there, and the points are doubled. Time's running out. What do you say, shall we? Let us set sail with, even for 100 grand, you would not get this phrase tattooed across your back. Let's vote. Let's see the next one. The title of a book known as The Next 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. Next we have, I promise not to tell anybody, but seriously, what would you kill for? Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. And here we have, passive-aggressive ghosts are always writing blank on your wall in blood. All right, vote for the one you like best. Let's see how they handle the most common dating faux pas among dragons. All right, people, it's voting time. Now that you've laid waste to round 2, let's survey the damage. Welcome to Quiplash, a no-holds-barred quipaganza. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Remember, big points mean big pressure. And seeing how we have an odd number game, you'll be competing against me. Oh man, I forgot to stretch. Tick-tock, time's almost up. Are you ready for magic? The 3 stupidest accessories to force your dog to wear. And now, pick your favorite. Three pieces of advice you'd give your younger self. Time to pick the one you like best. Three signs you live next door to a mob boss. Okay, choose your favorite. I cannot live with this tension. Show me the final scores.
Congratulations, fellow demons. You and your family have been selected to take part in our groundbreaking Demon-Human Relations program. You'll be living among the humans and taking part in the pointless and highly stressful rituals of mortal life. Although why you'd want to is beyond me. The room code is VZTX. Just FYI, they don't sell Fang Sharpener in the mortal realm, so make sure to pack a case. In case it wasn't obvious, each of you has a family role: parent, teen, or child. That role will affect what you can do around the house, so take note of it. And if you want to freshen up your look, use your device to cycle through your options. You got the insurance, right? Well, too late now. As your assigned demon relocation specialist, it's my job to walk you through the many shades of daily mediocrity that make up the human experience. Should we start with the orientation? If this is your first day above ground, I highly recommend it. Excellent. You're going to see a list of tasks appear on your device. You know, mow the lawn, muck out the gutters, stand in the garage and sigh. These are normal chores humans do every day. No one knows why. Complete these tasks and you'll earn points for the family score. Keeping the family score high is your #1 priority. If you end the week with a low family score, you'll get a failing grade, and the boss downstairs will not be happy with you. Or me. I suggest you work together to do as many tasks as possible. Some tasks require teamwork, so don't be afraid to yell when you need a hand. But there's also a prize for the individual that earns the most points. They'll be rewarded with a human-style trophy to lord over the rest of the family, the coveted World's Bestest Devil Mug. Last thing, tasks with this symbol are selfish tasks. They don't help the family at all, and doing too many causes an emergency that can be catastrophic to the family score. However, they're worth a ton of points to those devilish enough to get away with them. Just saying. Got all that? Good. Now, let's see today's human challenge. Time makes ghouls of us all. Time capsules help your future self remember the past by putting your past interests in a tube for the future. This week, the family makes themselves a present they won't get to open for 15 years. That's your challenge for the week. Tasks related to the challenge look like this. They're worth more points, and doing all of them is the only way to get a perfect grade, so don't screw them up. Brace yourselves, day 1 begins now. A highly valuable challenge task has just appeared. Remember to do all of them to get the best rating. A member of the family is asking for help with a task. The longer they wait, the more points you're missing out on, so somebody jump in and help already.
Next one. And again,
A challenge task. Well, looks like someone's being selfish. When you hear this sound, that means one of the family has given in to their devilish nature. A task to stop them will appear on your device, but you have to act fast. Acting selfish fills the meter, eventually leading to a family emergency. But it's worth a bunch of points if you can stay under the radar. Another selfish act has begun. If I were you, I'd grab the task to stop it, or just publicly shame the perpetrator. As my study of mortals has taught me, a little guilt goes a long way. I hear the sounds of selfishness. A new human challenge task has just appeared.
Next one. And again, it's...
A task for this week's challenge just appeared. The day's half done. Pick up the pace before time runs out.
Next one. And again, it's... Next one. And again, it's...
Almost time for bed. Last chance to earn points. Just watching that was exhausting. Let's check your progress. Here's today's family score.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with two tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of being out of touch. Bam! Right in the face. Getting ugly. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. They just don't get it. In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of making trouble. That was below the belt. This is brutal. What a scam! Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Cash Money. Get the ice pack ready. Bill's big victory. Next up, it'll be versus. These two are facing off to see who is the champion of regret. That'll leave a mark. It's a close one. coulda. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of savory. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. Who wants it more? That sure put the ooh in umami. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Second warning, name those characters. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. Who is the champion of FANDOM? Will they be able to maintain this lead? It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of rooting around in Justin Timberlake's garbage. They're tagging Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? What a whack attack! These two, they just work so well together. Two new fighters enter the ring. One of them will be the champion of Forever Alone. The tides are turning. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of Paul Giamatti rolls. The trainers have a decision to make. They got him on the ropes. The world mentality certainly paid off. Here's our next matchup. You will decide who is the champion of sketchy carnivals. I just did a spit take. This next contest could swing things. The champion of child entertainers. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Let us skip. This is pure pandemonium. They're trading punches. Can they build on this momentum? What a dynamic duo! It's time for our next bout. Who is the champion of makeup tutorials? Can they recover? I don't know. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of waking up like this. What will the trainers do? Let's see. Oh dear, look away! Look away! Solo victory! What a feat! Here are the next two fighters. One of them will be the champion of gossip. Oh, it's getting lopsided. Now they'll be battling for this title. Champion of having skeletons in their closet. It's decision time. Who will draw blood first? The art of war. Their chemistry is off the charts. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
You're the favorite crowd.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdog. 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first opponent. Versus... only one of them can be the champion of Dumb Alphas. What a dominating performance! So strong, but so dumb. Make way for... Versus. These two are competing to be the champion of Underwhelming. Get in the car, it's about over. This is brutal. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. I expected more. Here's our next competitor. Versus... one of them will walk out as the champion of being dirty. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. To the victor go the Soils. Up next. And in this corner we've got... these two will battle to see who is the champion of Dog People. Welcome to Slamtown. Are they down for the count? Unleash the power! Here are the scores as we head into halftime. Name those characters! 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the... Moving on. Who is the champion of business casual? Sweet mercy! Here's the next contest. The champion of getting their daily fiber. Here we go. Oh dear, look away! Look away! There's no I in teen, kids. Only in kids. Up next, you will decide who is the champion of the Hootenanny. Please, just put it out of its misery. Now it's time to determine the champion of going down in a blaze of glory. This is pure pandemonium. What will the trainers do? Here we go. It's a whole new fight. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. Tag team for the ages. Moving on. Who is the champion of dating? Oh, the humanity. Here's the next title. The champion of being afraid of commitment. It's decision time. This might be over. Is that all she wrote? Who needs a teammate? Not this fighter. Up next, one of them will be the champion of mansions. This one's just about over. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of hunting humans for sport. Holy smokes! Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Oh, it's getting lopsided. This is getting drawn out. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner! to the Scrolloseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up! In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not. Name those characters! It's time for the main event. Here comes our first brave warrior. They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of the gym locker room. Get the ice pack ready. This is getting interesting. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. In the showers. Up next. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of fertility. Talk about a character assassination. Up next, versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of this player's reoccurring dream. Oh, it's getting lopsided. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that blow. They're the royalty of the REM cycle. Up next, versus... One of them will walk out as the champion of perfection. That'll leave a mark. Oh, what a huge blow! Can they counter? Absolutely flawless. Up next, versus... Only one of them can be the champion of the dance floor. Bam! Right in the face. Oh, the humanity! Nobody's chicken is funkier. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. 20-second warning. Name those characters. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. Who is the champion of the Purge? What a whack attack! We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of Saturday Night. The trainers have a decision to make. Is that the nail in the coffin? Get in the car, it's about over. And the cheese stands alone. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of party cruises. Can they recover? I don't know. This next contest could swing things. A champion of multiple pending lawsuits. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Oh, this is pure pandemonium. It's a scroll brawl. Nothing can stop these two. Here's our next matchup. One of them will be the champion of bad habits. Is that all she wrote? all comes down to this next match. The champion of public transit. They're tagging out. What will the trainers do? Let's see. This is tough to watch. It's getting ugly. What a stud! It's time for our next bout. Who is the champion of Applebee's? Will they be able to maintain this lead? Please, just put it out of its misery. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of bumming everyone out. Here come the It's decision time. I didn't see that coming. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. I dare you to name a more iconic duo. Here are the next two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of the Ivy League. It's mayhem down in the draw ring. Here's the next contest. Champion of Do You Know Who My Dad Is? Here we go. They're going to the bench. What a battle! Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. We're witnessing greatness. These two, they just work so well together. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner. Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will be favorites. It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. It's time to name those characters. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These It's time to name those characters. It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring versus... These two are competing to be the champion of Beast Mode. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. The best beast. Up next. Versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of Etsy. Sweet mercy! So twee! Up next! And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of the Wasteland. They rule the ruins. Up next, they'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of the basement. This is tough to watch. In Rec Room. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. Name those characters! 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag. Moving on. One of them will be the champion of Enigmas. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. More like a world chump. Now it's time to determine the champion of being the subject of a documentary. What will the trainers do? This one's just about over. They did the work of two fighters. Up next, you will decide who is the champion of Big Energy. This might be over. Here's the next title, the champion of Community Theater. It's decision time. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. What a Herculean effort. Moving on. Who is the champion of Nasty? It's getting ugly. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of the Starbucks bathroom. This is pure pandemonium. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Are they down for the count? This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Up next, one of them will be the champion of dive bars. This has become a one-sided match. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of divorce. The trainers have a decision to make. This is brutal. It's a whole new fight. They did the work of two fighters. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Cheers, they can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go. Time to compete, swish, slash. Now you're drawing, ding, ding. Time for brawling. Who will be the goat? It depends on the vote. the stadium. Who is your challenger?